So this is my haul from Echolive, March 2025. It's billed as the largest UK Star Wars memorabilia event, and to be honest, they're not wrong. It was a great experience. We've been going several years now, and each year it seems to get bigger and bigger. Lots of stall holders, selling everything from original Kenner. You can pick up beta figures for a couple of quid, all the way up to graded carded figures and play sets. You name it, they'll have it. Bit like Watto's Junkyard at times. If there's something Star Wars related that you want, chances are you will find it there. What I'm showing off is a selection of my pickups. Some of the price tags aren't exactly what I paid. I got some great deals on this. But as you can see, this ranges from anything from original Kenner and Palitoy accessories, all the way up to the vintage collection, filling some gaps in for original trilogy, prequel trilogy, Clone Wars, Rebels. We've got computer games represented. We've got expanded universe represented. None of this is staying boxed or carded. The Luke is a spare. I do have this one already carded. I couldn't bring myself to open it because pretty much on release it became quite a sought after figure, so I hunted down a second one to have open. This is not the way I generally collect now. I do have a carded wall, as you can see back there and over here, but generally the collection is now loose is my main focus, save for the odd one which I just can't bring myself to open. There's a bit of swag down here. This isn't everyone that was at Echo. Just some of the people that I either bought from or chatted to along the way. Ian Butler 3D, this IB3D, he did this wonderful puffer pig. I've just realised that I've omitted something from it, so you get the crate and a little puffer pig with it. He paints them all as well himself. And I'm absolutely just blown away with the detail. He was selling lots of other things. Again, I've just omitted something I'll show later on in the video for a display that I've got. Not in this room. There's a secret Rebel base, which I'll show at some point, which hasn't featured on the channel yet. DC Deflector, these are my action figure cases that you see on the wall. I needed a few more of them, and they're always at the event, and they did a great deal on a bundle of cases. I was also after something for a retro Marvel Legends Ghost Rider box. Yes, Palitoy's Lee. It does some fantastic work with these sort of Kenner style play sets, and he had his latest sort of Cantina set up there. Apologies, Lee. This is a flyer from the previous Echolive, and apologies I didn't get to speak to you, but Ryan Speaks Geek was taking up a lot of your time, so yeah, I moved on to other places. Action play sets do these wonderful acrylic stands. I need to pick up one for my B-wing, which is currently up here. I want to get that displayed upright, and they do those acrylic stands, as does Ian's display accessories. Sorry if I've just butchered that title. Speaking with the Vintage Rebellion podcast, he sold me this piece of cardboard, which I mean, some of you will recognize as a little support structure for the Sandcrawler. So I have a Palitoy Sandcrawler which needs a few parts to complete it, and along with these Ewok Village struts and fence posts, I've got an Ewok Village, which again I'll show off later on, but it's not complete, and these little things just help me fill in a few of the gaps. As you can see, like everything from original Kenner all the way up to modern is represented here. We've got some custom pieces, obviously original Kenner and Hasbro in here too. But yeah, I just wanted to show off sort of a variety of the stall holders. I'll be posting like some pictures and some videos. I didn't really take a lot though. I was kind of overwhelmed. I mean, it is, as I said before, it's an assault on the senses. It really is. It's like going to a convention, but just having your favourite part on every single stall. And for me, that is Star Wars. Every stall there demands your attention. It was packed. It was busy. I went with my good friend Ryan Speaks Geek. We set off at 7 in the morning. We didn't get back till after 7 o'clock at night. It was a long day, but wow, was it fun. Just talking Star Wars action figures all day long with my buddy and anyone else that we came across at the convention that wanted to chat. Shout out to Chris of Toys of the Jedi, a wonderful Instagram page where he does like a figure of the day. Thank you for coming up and chatting and saying hello. That meant a lot. And anyone else that we sort of bumped into along the way, it was just a really good vibe. This wonderful Embo I picked up. I think I've got great deals on everything. I'll show them off in a bit greater detail because, as I say, I'm going to be opening these boxes up. It's a sealed Boga. That's not a sealed concept cloud cart, but I think I might be doing something with this shelf here where I've got some pilots on display. I think I might extend this to a second Bespin shelf, bring my cloud car down here and my concept cloud car and maybe some droids and whatever else, just to sort of fill in the gaps here. The pilots, they can go elsewhere. I've got my Tantive 4 hallway up here, so maybe some of them go in up there. But yeah, always in motion this collection is, and the room in general. This year, okay, I've been focusing on Revenge of the Sith where I can. So I only picked up one thing for Revenge of the Sith, but it's going to be for Utapau. So I've got a little half Utapau display down the bottom here. So I think I'll probably move up some of these sort of Order 66 setups. They can possibly fit up here, and maybe I'll have Utapau go along this shelf. But yeah, okay, so let's move on to the next part and show off some of these in a bit greater detail. Very, very quick unboxing then. This was the concept cloud car, so from the Art of the Empire Strikes Back. This has been opened, but everything is complete inside. But yeah, I mean, back in the 90s, the Power of the Force range, they did these wonderful things. They did these concept vehicles. You can see on the back you've got the air speeder as well, so a concept for the snow speeder. There was a speeder bike. We got Heir to the Empire era figures, Dark Forces. Yeah, it was good. They really did give us sort of expanded universe all the way back in the 90s. But yeah, so this comes with its own version of a cloud car pilot, which is pretty cool as well. So it's an all new, well, never been done before or since figure. Let's crack this open because yeah, you don't want to see the box all this time. So there's no inserts, it's just the ship. We've got instructions in there. Kind of looks a bit what's the word? Sort of Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet-esque. The dome's kind of interesting. It's kind of like warped. I don't know if this is what it was like when it was, newly bought, but kind of distorts the inside a little bit. Let's watch me struggle with a cockpit while I'm filming. Again, one-handed filming. So this is the figure you get. So again, it's basic. It came out in the 90s, so you've got 6 points of articulation, so the regular 5 plus a swivel waist. But that's kind of cool. Like if you want just extra figures for your Cloud City display. I mean, he's not canon, but he's not not exactly not Star Wars. He'll fit right in. And the cloud car itself. The front section opens up. There is a torpedo as well. I haven't gone through all this. There you go. The wings come out, which is kind of cool. You've got a mechanism on the underside. So let's do that. There you go. A little torpedo fires out of the middle. So here's the two cloud cars side by side, together with the cloud car pilots that we've had in the modern era. We've obviously got the original cloud car pilot from 1980. That's in the cabinet. There's a great little homage to that pilot. I think they both came with a little almost like comlink each one. The reason I've got the droids in the background, I actually think I might get some of these droids out for Cloud City You know, Baron Lando Calrissian, you know, he was the administrator of the facility. I like to think, you know, he had good taste in droids. We know from Solo and L337 that he's quite fond of droids in general. And I think some of the colours actually really will go with these pilots, with the vehicles. Certainly the red, orange and green and yellow. I'll probably fit the other two in as well. So it gives me a reason to get that Droid Factory set cracked open. Okay, next up is the Boga with Obi-Wan. I had a bit of a nightmare haggling on this one. It was marked up at 30. I offered 20, but I actually failed to see there was a big sign up on the guy's stall, which was half price on everything that you see marked up. So I got him for 15, which I'm quite happy with. Yeah, it's sealed in box. I'm not, as say you can see from the cloud car, I'm not massively crazy about having things sort of, you know, boxed when I get them. But I thought there's some fiddly parts with the reins, and you know, there's things that can get broken, or the paint wear I think I've seen on Bogas in general can rub. So I thought I'll treat myself to a boxed one. He's getting open straight away, and he's going to go in my Revenge of the Sith display. Right, free from its plastic prison after 20 plus years, and straight away I've just one thing that stands out is that inner packaging. It's the sort of volcano sort of erupting on Mustafar, which I do wonder, maybe I can put in the background of my Mustafar scene down there. Okay, well there is Obi-Wan and the Boga. I've left his lightsaber in the packaging just for now. I think I might try and do a bit of I don't know, hairdryer treatment, or try and loosen the glue on the packaging and free that lightsaber and preserve the backdrop, because I think it looks pretty good. There is a great feature on this. We've got a swishing tail, but also if you pull the tail out, it lifts the arms and does this sort of roaring effect. Obviously no sound effects, but that's kind of cool. Yeah. Cool. Well, that's the Boga. I know where that's going. Obviously, that's going on Utapau. Very cool. We don't get enough creatures in Star Wars these days, so great to have one as cool as this. I'd say it's very unique. We don't see them. I don't think we've seen them in anything other than Revenge of the Sith. And it's another Obi-Wan, so yeah, another Obi-Wan for the collection. It was a really cool Echolive. I thoroughly recommend it to those in the UK. I mean, it's in Redditch, just outside Birmingham, very central in the country, quite easy to get to. It was about a 2.5-3 hour drive for us, going one way and then same again back. Yeah, so I travelled up with my mate Ryan Speaks Geek. I'm sure if you head over to his channel, he'll probably show off what he got from there, and he had some great catch-ups with some of the sort of custom creators. Again, I think it's just a wonderful environment. You can see everything from, you know, the whole era of Star Wars, like from 1977 all the way up to the present day. There's not a lot you won't find, especially in the action figure world. They do, you know, if you want Lego and Funkos and things like that, they still have those things, but it's mainly an action figure sort of convention. There's a lot of cosplay. It's just generally a really good atmosphere. It's a great way to meet people as well. If you've been chatting with people online in these sort of Facebook groups and on Instagram and that, you can spot a familiar face in the crowd at any given time. That's for sure. All right, well, I'm gonna take these little grates up to my secret Rebel base, and then that'll be that. Right, it's a little darker up here. I can't tell you where we are specifically, but this is my secret Rebel base, away from my main collection. As you can see, it mixes vintage Kenner with the Imperial attack base with modern figures, and yeah, I just wanted to get a few accessories from Ian Butler, because I think what he does goes really well. So wanted to get these floor grates. I don't know how well these are going to show up with the lighting in here, because I say it's a sort of darker corner of the room. These are just going to go in randomly at the moment. They will have a place and a purpose at some point, but right now we're just going to sort of put them in here, there and everywhere. But, you know, that is Hoth, right? This is Echo Base. And fitting that I got them from Echolive, which is really cool. So we've got some of these. Again, I haven't got a snow speeder up here. I will put some snow speeders, or a snow speeder up here at some point. Maybe I'll move the Tauntauns down and the Wampa Cave, because that doesn't really fit. But yeah, Ian was kind enough to provide a couple of barrels as well, which, you know, he didn't have to do that. There will be a video on T1B and FX7 at some point, because we want to finish the 96 and they are crucial to that. Well guys, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed watching this little haul video and chat about Echolive. I say, if you're in the UK, it really is worthwhile checking it out if you can get there. Bring some cash. The reception in there is not great for contactless payments, so yeah, definitely bring some cash if you do think about going. Again, I think the next one will probably be in October. It's the Kingfisher shopping centre in Redditch. Yeah, and I look forward to getting some of these in the shelving next, so that hopefully the next videos you see, the shelving will look a little bit different. If you're new to this channel, please consider dropping a like and subscribing, because that really does help me out. I've been doing these videos for about 3 months now. I've thoroughly enjoyed the experience, clocking up to close to 20 videos, which is crazy. It's kind of filling up my weekends, and I mean that in the best possible way. I've absolutely loved doing these videos, and I will continue to do so. But yeah, but please do drop some feedback. If you went to Echo as well, drop a comment below. I'd love to know what you picked up and what you thought of the event. It was in a new part of the shopping centre this year. And say, when it's busy, it's a little hard to get around, but it does thin out as the day goes on. So, and there's always a bargain to be picked up. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with the score and looking forward to getting them in the collection. Right, I've been David the Dead. I've waffled on long enough. Please consider dropping a like and subscribe, and comment below. Did you go to Echo? What did you think? What did you buy? I'll see you next time. Goodbye.